They twist, they flip. These cheerleaders and their coach at Quinnipiac University say they are athletes.
Personally think we're out to accomplish just getting the word of competitive cheer out there and just spreading the sport and getting people to know like what it's all about and like why we're here and why we're just competing and just wanting to be considered athletes.
But not everyone at the school agrees.
I don't think that it's like a sport, but when we first found that out, like they're getting like sweatsuits and team jackets and everything else that, other sports teams get. So it's just like, oh, okay.
This debate has sprung from the campus here at Quinnipiac all the way to this federal courthouse in nearby Bridgeport. It is now up to this judge, Stephan Underhill, to decide whether cheerleading can be called a sport. According to Title IX, which requires schools to provide equal athletic opportunities for women, an activity can be considered a sport if it has coaches, practices, competition during a defined season, and has a governing organization. This ended up in federal court after Quinnipiac tried to cut its volleyball team and count its cheerleading squad as a sport to comply with Title IX. So the volleyball coach sued. Some women's rights advocates say there are not enough cheerleading squads in the country competing against each other for it to be a sport.
The real issue is whether in cutting their volleyball team and trying to elevate their cheerleading squad, they're really providing true opportunities for their female students to play sports, or whether they're just cost-cutting on the backs of women.
Some college students have a different view.
To get trophies, it's a sport. If you could win, it's a sport. Yeah, sport's all about competition.
Judge Underhill is expected to make his decision sometime within the next several days. Lee Powell, The Associated Press.